Our three great-great-grandfathers from Germany, Jacob, Nicholas Sr., and Nicholas Jr., Griesheimer, lived through the Protestant Reformation and 30 Years' War. The newest notions about faith, family, and society tested father-son ties during Germany's almost century-long strife. New ways of practicing compassion and respect between couples emerged, granting women more control over the home. Protestant fathers, influenced by the doctrines of grace and justification by faith, were expected to raise their sons in a kinder and more patient manner, allowing them more freedom. These developments in father-son and now mother-son interactions fundamentally elevated the parents' spiritual positions as the family's shepherds. Typically, these developments resulted in more home-based spiritual traditions, including devotions, prayers, and religious instruction. Despite living in a socially stratified Germany, the forces of early modern thinking were pulling down old structures while simultaneously creating fresh, more liberating social roles for everybody. Protestantism had become a catalyst for new ideas. While the traditional characteristics of fathers and sons would persist, sola fide would increasingly test the father's authority. Sola fide inherently included resistance to and reform of past practices, allowing faith alone to become the rallying cry for a reformed church that distanced itself from Rome's traditions and authority, creating a revolution that excited these new believers. Sadly, the Reformation also bred bloodshed and civil strife, even as Nicholas Jr.'s son Hans was born in 1646. The family lived in Hesse-Darmstadt, where Catholics were powerful. In 1646, the French and Swedes invaded Bavaria, one of the strongest Catholic areas. Therefore, it is certain that the war was far from over. By the time the war ended, Hans would discover his beloved nation undergoing a slow and painful recovery. Hope sprang for Hans, for he married and had 6 children. Hans would die too soon, 1699, to see grandchildren.